Hello and welcome to podcast Grow Together, the show whose aim is to support each other and grow together. I'm your host Mudassir Raza, and today we are going to talk about the best use of social media. Our guest today is Mr. Rahim. She is a teacher by profession and a content creator by passion. Hello Rida, how are you?
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. I'm good, Alhamdulillah. Thank you for having me here.
Literally, and thank you so much for joining us. Rida, its topic is very clear that I just to share one thing. Few days back, I watched one documentary on Netflix, The Social Dilemma. And it was a very interesting one, and it discussed the impact of social media on, especially on the youth. So, thing which I have to understand that why do we use social network? What fascinates us that we habitual to use it? Yes, please.
I think over the years, the social media has played such an important role in bringing the world closer together that it has just become a part of our life now. Because everybody, wants communication. As humans, we sort of crave connectivity and a connection. And the social media gives us that connection with people who are not even in the physical proximity of us, the same proximity as us. So I feel that need and that wish that humans have to be able to communicate, I think that is what has made social media such an important part of our lives.
I do completely agree. So it means that now we can say that it becomes a very important part of our life.
Yes, it absolutely is. Like I said, it connects us with people who otherwise we might not be able to connect with. And I think social media is not just about communication anymore. I think it's also about opportunities, because with social media comes a lot of opportunity. I, as a content creator, I would have never thought. So what I do on Instagram, I share my recipes, and the intent of that came from me wanting to, have other people try out my recipes because it was using so much effort of my own that I wanted other people to also benefit from it, and that is when it stems. So if I wonder if there was no social media, how would I be able to share my recipes with people who don't even know me? Yes, I would be able to share my recipes with people who I know and who know me, but people who I've never even met in my life, they try my recipes, they give me their feedback. I think that has been made possible because of social media. So like I said, social media is important because it comes with a bundle of opportunities, and I think that is not just important for the youth, but I feel that they should also be taught how to utilize them.
It means that a few years back we have a debate that the positive and negative usage of the social media. Don't you think so that now we have to discuss this topic more, that how can we use it in a more better way?
Absolutely. I think when it comes to media, be it social media or the traditional media, I think the debate that is it a blessing or a menace, it has always been there. So, I personally believe that the youth today is very smart. They know the pros and cons of their behavior. They know what they're doing, whether it's right, whether it's wrong, whether it's beneficial for them, whether it's harmful for them. They're aware. They know that. There isn't any policing that we can do anymore because they're pretty independent, and it's the social media that has made them independent. You can maybe ask a youngster to delete their social media account, but then how many? There's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's Twitter, then there's LinkedIn, there's YouTube, there's so many. Like, I can't even name all of the accounts that we're on these days. There's Snapchat. So there is very limited policing that we can do anymore, and I think because of the awareness that's already there, youth ko pata hai कि वो जो कर रहे हैं वो सही है या गलत है. So I think it's just the general idea that needs to be spread कि social media को आप किन तरीके से as an opportunity use कर सकते हैं. If we educate the youth about that, I think बहुत ही कोई बेवकूफ बच्चे होंगे जो ये utilize नहीं करेंगे. If you tell them that okay, you can earn money from it, you can get exposure from it, it definitely is going to attract them to it, because the youth is all about succeeding these days. They're very competitive, they're very उनकी foresight बहुत ज़्यादा होती है. So I feel that all we need to do is give them the right information, and they will hopefully, and I am sure, will be able to use that.
It means that those who are not aware about that, how do we have to use social media becomes a source of distraction for them. Am I right?
I completely agree with you. It's all about awareness.
So again, it means that we have to create awareness for those who are using it, but they do not know how to use it in a better way. Just move on to the next part. have we ever evaluated the content which we share or publish on social networks?
Okay, that is a very important topic. I feel that needs to be discussed more because there are hardly any rules anymore. You know, even the kind of language that has always been banned on the television, it's not banned on digital anymore. You know, even Netflix shows or Amazon Prime shows, they have all sorts of language, adult content, and there is no censoring. You know, there's no way you can actually tell that the person who's watching it if he's 18 or not, because it just asks you a question: Are you 18 years old? And they say yes. There's no proof. There's no identity proof that is required. There's no cross-checking. So, you know, I forgot what your question was.
Everyone has access of all types of content. But thing is that number of times we have seen that the Facebook gives the option of which shows the history of our the previous years. And number of times when we check the history, so we realize that we post this post and we share this content. And number of times we want that we have to delete that one. So how much you think that this is a culture exists or prevail in our society that can evaluate the content which they are sharing on the networks?
I think with Facebook memories in place now and even Instagram archives in place, I think it becomes like a mirror for people that they can actually evaluate their own selves. For example, if a memory pops up from like 2013 or 14, I read the status and I realize, okay, how bad my writing skills were, how immature my thoughts were, how open I was about myself, and things I wouldn't say publicly today, I used to write them on my Facebook. So I feel that for a lot of people, yes, it helps you evaluate yourself, how you've grown as a person, how much you've not grown as a person, and how you can even get better. So I think it's all about us ourselves. If we want to learn from it, we can. If you just want to laugh about it and move on, we can even do that. That's the best option.
True. Just on towards the conclusion side, what's your observation on this statement that social media users ever regretted on sharing or posting any information over these platforms?
I personally feel that a couple of years ago the security issues weren't that great, that massive. We were still safer. The social media wasn't that explored. Today, I feel that when our information is on public, it's a security threat with so many incidents. We've already heard of so many incidents that have taken place where social media has become it's become a reason for somebody's kidnapping or some crime or anything. So I feel कि अब social media बहुत ज़्यादा इस तरह भी लोग यूज़ कर रहे होते हैं. They hack into your account, they get your information. So I feel security issues कुछ सालों पहले इतने नहीं थे, so we were more comfortable sharing our personal information. These days, even the people who are very open in their personal lives, I feel and I see that they don't share a lot on social media. So I feel that it's the filter that is required, that the society has made us push to, it has pushed us to sort of put that filter on. जो पहले शायद इतना filter नहीं था, अब we have put that filter on. We have to limit the information that we publicize because of so many instances that we've seen around us.
Thank you so much, Rida, for your time, and I hope that you enjoy this show as well.
I loved it. Thank you so much for having me. I had a blast talking about such a relevant topic.
Thank you so much, and remember, stay safe, everyone. Allah Hafiz.